Hello students, a very good morning to all the students. So students, in our last class we have already started with chapter 7, that is not enough food. So we have come through different topic like what is famines and what are the causes of famine. That is basically they are caused by two factors, that is natural calamities and human created problems. So students, we also come to know about what is hoarding and black marketing in our last class, and something about poverty and improper food storage. So after completing that part, today we are going to start with a new topic, that is deficiency disease. So students, we are going to understand about deficiency disease along with their causes and symptoms. Okay, so let's first know what is deficiency diseases. So people who do not get enough food to eat suffer from malnutrition. So students, we all know that in our country there are many people who do not get enough food to eat, and hence they suffer from malnutrition. So malnutrition is nothing but a lack of nutrient in our diet. Okay, so malnutrition leads to deficiency disease. So students, as we know that due to the lack of proper nutrient in our diet, we suffer from disease, and those diseases are known as deficiency disease. So diseases that are caused by lack of nutrients such as carbohydrates and vitamin in our diet are called deficiency disease. So what is deficiency disease? Diseases that are caused due to the lack of nutrients such as the carbohydrates and vitamin in our diet is known as deficiency disease. So students, if we lack certain nutrients like the carbohydrates and vitamins in our diet, then we will suffer from a disease, and that disease is known as deficiency disease. So students, now moving on to this table. Here certain deficiency diseases are given along with the causes and symptoms and food giving deficient nutrient. So the first one is marasmus. So students, the first deficiency disease we are going to understand is marasmus, and it is caused due to the lack of carbohydrate, proteins and fats in our diet. So if a child lacks the proper nutrients such as the carbohydrate, protein and fats in a diet, then he or she will suffer from marasmus. So the symptoms is the child becomes so thin that loosened fold of the skin can be seen all over the body. The ribs of the child can also be seen. So students, a child suffering from marasmus will become very thin, okay? And the loosened fold of the skin can also be seen from all over the body, and the ribs can also be seen. That means this is the picture of a child suffering from marasmus. I hope all of you can understand by just looking at the picture. The child become very thin, and the ribs of a child can also be seen. Okay, so you see rice, wheat, potatoes, maize, honey, eggs, fish and nuts. These are certain food which will help in giving this kind of nutrient, that is carbohydrate, protein and fat, and with the help of this nutrient we will be able to cope up with this disease. That means after having all this energy rich food, nutrient rich food, we will be able to get rid of the disease, that is marasmus. So students, now moving on to the second one, that is kwashiorkor. It is caused due to the lack of nutrient called protein, and the symptom is the abdomen of the child gets swollen and bulges out, the leg become thin. So you see the abdomen or the stomach of a child will bulge out, okay, and the legs become thin, the legs are very thin. And the food that will help in coping up with this disease are egg, fish, meat, cereals and pulses. So students, a person suffering from kwashiorkor should take all these kind of food items that will help to cope up with the disease known as kwashiorkor. So now moving on to the third one, that is anemia. Anemia means less hemoglobin produced in blood. Okay, so it is caused due to the lack of iron. Okay, and the symptoms are blood carry less oxygen in the body, resulting in pale look, tiredness, loss of appetite and weight. So students, whenever a person suffers from anemia, he or she will look very pale tired and lose of appetite as well as weight. Okay, he or she will also lack the mood of eating, and also what happen, the person will lose weight. Okay, so he or she should take certain food item like the eggs, pulses, cereals, green leafy vegetable like spinach. So students, a person suffering from anemia should take all these kind of food items. So students, now moving on to the fourth one, that is goiter. So goiter is a deficiency disease which is caused due to the lack of iodine in the diet. Okay, so the symptom is swelling of the thyroid gland near the neck. So students, I hope you can see here in the image, the thyroid gland near the neck has been swollen up due to the deficiency of iodine, and that is known as goiter. And in order to cope up with this disease, we should take fish, seafood and iodized salt in a great amount. Okay, so now moving on to the fifth one, improper development of bones and teeth. So students, due to the lack of calcium and phosphorus in our diet, we may suffer from the improper growth of bones and teeth. Okay, so the symptoms are bones and teeth become very weak and brittle. That means our bones become very weak along with the teeth, and they are in the verge of breaking down. Okay, so milk, green vegetables, meat, fish, pulses and nuts should be taken in order to make our bones and teeth a very strong one. Okay, so sixth one is the rickets, which is caused due to deficiency of vitamin D, and the symptom is bowed leg, that means bent leg and bending of the spine. A person suffering from rickets will have a bent legs, and bending of the spine will also be seen. So milk, fish and eggs should be taken in order to cope up with the disease called ricket. So students, seventh is the night blindness, which is caused due to the lack of vitamin A in the diet, and the person cannot see in dim light. Okay, a person showing symptoms like he or she cannot see in the dim light. So next is the food giving deficient nutrient will be carrot, butter, milk, spinach and green vegetables. So students, a person suffering from night blindness should take enough amount of carrot, butter, milk, spinach and green vegetables. So next is beriberi. A person suffering from this deficiency disease is due to the lack of vitamin B, and the symptom is skin become dry and scaly, extreme weakness, the nervous system and the muscles are affected. So students, a person who is suffering from beriberi, their skin will become very dry and scaly. They will also have extreme weakness, and the nervous system and the muscles are also affected. So they must take milk, egg, meat and green vegetables in order to cope up with this disease. So now moving on to the last one, that is scurvy. So students, scurvy is a deficiency disease which is caused due to the lack of vitamin C in the diet, and the symptom of scurvy is swelling and bleeding of the gums. That means a person suffering from scurvy will face the problem like swelling and bleeding of gums. And food items that should be taken by the person suffering from scurvy is citrus food, for example the lemon and oranges, and also tomatoes. Okay, so students, with this we complete today's chapter, and the remaining part, that is the exercise, we will be doing tomorrow. So I hope it is clear to you. Thank you and have a good day.